Mediocre Mamer gear to rip another game a new asshole. For today's review, it's time to go back. To the past. Again. And to do that, we must go back and start at the beginning. Remember when I was the mediocre gamer? Remembering the games from my youth? Well, a lot's changed because growing up in the early 80s just isn't as much fun as it was when I was a kid. And I was never really satisfied with my older reviews. I always wanted to go back and complete them, the way I originally intended. All I gotta say is, that better not be one of my apples! All I gotta say is, that better not be one of my apples! Now it's time to revisit Super Mario Bros. I was never satisfied with my incomplete review of it. Even the pants I was wearing were all wrinkled, and even worse, I just threw them on and didn't have time to button them. And even the title card could have used some extra work. Oh, okay. Well, that's way better. Anyone who's played this game knows how unforgiving the first Castle of Evil is. But wouldn't you like to know what the rest of Super Mario Bros. Is like? Does Superman ever make an appearance? Does Mario Lopez ever make an appearance? Do the Smothers Brothers ever make an appearance? Well, let's find out. Before we start, let's take a look at the title. Super Mario? Makes about as much sense as calling him Super Divorce Yo. Yo. If you're thinking of shooting up some of King Koopa Turtle's minions, think again, because there's no attack button. All we can do here is jump on them. I'm sure PETA loves that. Well, now it's time to... Holy flaming fireballs of shit! Did Mario just take his fireballs out in the middle of the level? Aw, yeah! Aw, yeah! Now I could turn these minions into filet minions. And what's this? Fireworks? I already know that my fire works. So your main objective at this point is to just go down this pipe. But take a guess at how to go down the pipe. B, no. A, no. Select, no. Start, no. Up, no. You try every single combination of buttons until you hit down. You press down to go down. When you reach World 1-3, you have to master some of the worst controls in video game history. This should have been the first thing I commented on, but running and shooting fireballs are both the same button. B shoots and holding B runs, so trying to execute a shoot and run is not possible. All you could do is move forward, stop, then fire. Forward, stop, fire. Forward, stop, fire. Forward, stop, fire. So finally I make it to the Castle of Evil. Wow, this castle is huge. It didn't look that big from the outside. Alright, so finally I can free the princess. What the hell? Worthless Toad? That's not the princess. I think I've just been hornswindled. Swoggled. When you get to World 3-1, you'll notice that the background turned to black. So I'm assuming it's nighttime. So what's the reason for this? Was there a horrible curse? The game doesn't tell me. Why did they think it would be a good idea to not interrupt the gameplay? Then there's these homosexual hammer brothers that just want to hammer my ass. Take that, you bitches! Serves 'em right. Every homosexual I asked to hammer me in high school downright rejected my ass. After doing some research, I found out that there's a way to get infinite lives. All you have to do is jump on this turtle a whole bunch of times. Yes, it's working! Ah, what a bunch of diarrhea penis eggs Benedict. Well, check this out, I got an idea. All you gotta do is get yourself a wrench, clamp it down like that, and there you go, now you don't have to do a damn thing. Now, look at how long this star takes to come down. Ordinarily, I could take a shit faster than this, but actually I'm constipated right now. So whenever you find a star, you could kill enemies all you want, and they can't do a damn thing about it. That pretty much gives you pancreatic immunity. Sweet! One part of the game I always hated were these gaps right here in World 8-1. I keep falling through. Shit. Shit. Shit! How am I supposed to get past this part? You could just run over it? You could just run over it. Alright, I finally made it to the last Castle of Evil. and it's here that all kinds of crazy stuff can happen, especially your ability to fight bad guys without even actually touching them. This guy does not go down with a fight. Now, I just want to make it clear that just because I'm going back to the same game I reviewed earlier, and just because I don't make as many videos as I used to, and just because the videos are shorter than they used to be, and just because I'm going bald, and just because this is never what I wanted to be famous for, doesn't mean I'm running out of games to review. I mean, just look at all these games. Hey, what's this? Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels? Wait a minute here, how exactly did these levels become lost in the fourth place? Well, as long as they're going down to lose some levels, would they mind losing my virginity along down with it? The intro shows two characters, Mario and Luigi. Why such Italian names? How about Marion Anthony D'Amico and Vincent LaGuardia Gambini? This game is so hard that when I first tried it, I was literally blown away. And then when I got to World 5, there was so much wind that I was figuratively blown away. So, now that we've seen the game, we can conclude that it has some relation to Mario, but it doesn't have the familiar colors for his clothing. And don't tell me this was some kind of licensing issue, like they were able to license Mario, but not the blue pants that belong with Mario, that we all recognize.